Hey everybody, welcome to the final day of this week's devotional series with me, Lumumba. Today is Jaramogi Abebe Agyeman's birthday, our founder, and to talk about him in today's devotional, I've invited my parents here, and so I'm super excited to have them here today. And we're going to be talking about the impact that Jaramogi had on our lives. And so first, parents, please introduce yourselves.
I'm Reverend Margie Lumumba Seegars here at Beulah, working in the Beulah cattle office.
Hey, Mom.
How you doing?
I'm good. Who's that handsome man next to you?
Reverend Andrew Seegars, JB, Pastor Beulah.
Well, go ahead. I'd love to hear about y'all's most memorable kind of encounters with Jaramogi. And maybe, Dad, if you could please start.
Well, there are a lot of them, but I think the most memorable for me would be when I was 17, a long time ago. I joined the church, but I joined the shrine. And I hadn't been to church in a long time. But I came home and I went at a part-time job after I joined, and I bought a suit.
Mm-hmm.
And one Sunday morning, I got dressed, put my suit on. My mother said, "Where are you going?" And I said, "Going to be baptized." Floored. And so I was baptized at Shrine One with 40 other people. It was a profound spiritual experience. I was a senior in high school, and he touched my forehead and said, "I baptize you into the Black nation."
Jaramogi said that.
Jaramogi Abebe. And a few weeks later, because I was always at the shrine, my mother, my father, and my uncle, they came to the shrine to see what I was doing and what was going on at that church. But what made it so profound, because it impacted them too. Mm-hmm. The service, they loved it, and from then on, they supported me on every week and leaning side, and they were for the shrine. It was a wonderful experience.
All right, thank you. All right, so your family saw that. I love it. Mom, could you tell us your story, please?
My memorable story about Jaramogi was when we were in Detroit in 1986, and this was before you were born. And we were at the Agyeman as usual, and we were doing the fundraisers for Beulah. Mm-hmm. And one of the fundraisers was to go on a Boblo trip from Detroit. And so all the other house parents were running around. Everybody was excited. And so they said, "Well, are you excited? We go to Boblo every year, but this is special to have the fundraiser out there. And so, are you excited about going?" I said, "Well, I'm not going because someone has to watch the children." And they said, "Well, get someone to take your place." And I said, "Well, that's not easy because everybody wants to go." So I forgot about it, and the day of the trip to Boblo, I was over at Shrine 5 with the children, and the Maccabee came and they said, "Amina, Jaramogi is on the phone for you." And I said, "Okay." And I had never talked to Jaramogi on the phone before, so that was, it made me nervous right there. And so I went to the phone, I said, "Hello," and he said, "Is this Amina?" And I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "Are you going to Boblo?" And I said, "No, sir. I have to watch the children tonight so that everybody else will be able to go." And he said, "Well, don't worry about it." He said, "I'll watch the children. You can have them all come to my apartment." And I was so floored. But everybody knows how much the children meant to Jaramogi. And so, but it was just a very loving experience that I went through. And he said he would watch the children for me. And I did have a good time.
Oh, I love it. I mean, just hearing your stories, it's so funny because growing up, we'd hear the tapes of Jaramogi and we heard so much about him. But really as a kid, I remember going up to him at Shrine 10 in the chapel where we had dinner, and he would give us saltine crackers. and every mail, and just like, hey, Lumumba, how are you? And I was like, hey, Jaramogi, thank you, Jaramogi. And during Christmas, when he'd come by the apartments, and we would say hello to him. And hearing yours, I want y'all to think about the word impact. And he impacted everybody because of the love you could really feel. The love that he had for Black people, the love that he had for the church, the love that he had for the nation, but the love that he had for us as individuals. So even as a kid, I didn't really hear him preach. I hadn't read Black Christian Nationalism or the Black Messiah at 5 years old, but I knew that he loved me, and that impacted me. And it really helped plant that mustard seed in me of love that has really helped me to propel throughout my life and still keep that faith and love of Black people and of God. Y'all have a great end of the week. Happy birthday, Jaramogi. See, happy birthday, Mama.
Happy birthday, Jaramogi.
We love you.